I'm going to teach you guys on how to configure the basic configuration on all of the 3 routers. Now do that for the next 2 routers. And now lastly, the last router, R3. And now I'm done with the basic configuration.
Right now I'm going to configure the IP addresses and the subnet mask for the 3 routers and the PCs. Now I'm going to do R1. You have to turn on the router by keying in the no shutdown command as they are off by default. Now we are going to configure the serial interface. Now the no shutdown command. Before the no shutdown command, we have to key in the clock rate as it is required. Now the next serial interface. Now the no shutdown command. Now we are going to configure the router R2. The serial interface. The subnet mask for this and the serial interface. Now the no shutdown command. The next serial interface. Then the no shutdown command. You also have to configure another loopback interface for this router. Now we are going to configure the R3 router. The FA interface 01. Followed by the no shutdown command. Serial interface 000. Now the no shutdown command. Now I'm going to do the next serial interface for this router. The address, subnet mask, then the no shutdown command. Now I'm going to configure the 2 PC. Default gateway, then the next PC. There's a slight error over here. I should be using the crossover cable instead of the straight through cable. Now the port status is on.
Hi, I am Ramadhan. I'm going to do the PPP encapsulation configuration for you. So I shall start with router 1 first. Click T. Then you should insert the username of the neighbor router. For example, I am now configuring the router 1. So I should put the username as the router 2, which is the neighbor of the router 1, Cisco. And username for router 3, the next neighbor. And now I'm going to encapsulate the serial port 000. Interface as by default, the encapsulation is HDLC, so you need to change it to PPP. Now PPP authentication CHAP. You are done for router 1. Now I shall continue on the next router, router 2. Cisco class. Terminal. The same thing, the same command, username of the next neighbor, which is for on router 2, the next neighbor is router 1. So username is router 1 and password is Cisco. The password must be the same as the previous router. All the router must be using the same password. For example, this one, the C starting with low caps, so must synchronize with the others. The next neighbor is router 3. For the interface S00. Encapsulation. Now for the other one, and there's one more step on router 1. If you guys realize I missed out, it's the interface S001 side. Encapsulation, same one. And that's it. Now I carry on router 3. So same thing. It's the name of the next neighbor for router 3, R1. So same. Cisco. The next neighbor is R2. Cisco. Now configure the serial port S001. Next, serial interface encapsulation PPP. And you will notice if you forgot what's the command after it, you can use the question mark. So there's two options you can key in, but for this case I'm going to talk about CHAP. I'm going to focus about CHAP. So how to validate that you have entered the right command on the router? We show run. Over here you will see you have key in username R1. Check, it's supposed to be a neighbor's router name. For R3, you should not put the username R3. Yeah. It should be the neighbor's name. So I entered correctly. The same Cisco, same caps, all small letters. Skip. Here for router 3, serial 000, encapsulation PPP is here, authentication is CHAP. Clock rate, yes. Everything is so far so good. I can check on the router 2. So same thing. Username is the neighbor, which is R1 and R3, and the password must be all the same. For PAP, the password can be different, but for CHAP must be the same. So check the serial port 000 and 001. Both of them are encapsulation PPP. So R2 is correct. Now check the R3. Show run. R2 neighbor, R3 neighbor. Same password Cisco. And the serial 000 and 001 both are authentication CHAP. Now let's try to ping between PC1 and PC2. Hopefully can, yeah. Over here it was successful ping. Let's try simulation mode. PC2 or PC1? Works. Successful. This is the end of our video. I hope you guys learned something. See you guys.